let's get right into another Attack on Cowboys reaction, man. This time, we're going to be listening to the Dallas Cowboys defense sounding off ahead of their matchup against the New York Jets. Let's get into it, and let's see what Diggs got to say about being benched last week. Y'all be sure to subscribe, leave a like on the video, and also hit that hype button for me as well. Brand new YouTube feature. Let's take advantage of it, people. Man, shut your up. All right, man, let's jump right into it. I know some of y'all like, bro, what is up with AOC hating Diggs so much? Man, I've talked about it at nauseum at this point. Let's get it, bro.
Surprising. Pass break for you and Devon. Interception. I'm surprised you're about that.
Yeah, it is surprising, but I feel like, we're gonna make those plays. Like, it ain't like we can't catch. It ain't like we can't. It's not like we don't have our talent that we can do. We just gotta be in position to do it. And I feel like once we get in position to do it, the play's gonna be made. But it's just all about being in position to make the plays. So that comes with executing the calls, being where you need to be.
We'd like to see a little more man.
Yeah.
You want some more man?
Yeah.
Because you're historically been a man guy.
Yeah.
How comfortable you're doing the zone? Is it a matter of getting more comfortable?
Yeah, being comfortable, being uncomfortable.
Right.
One of those type things.
Okay, so all Diggs hate aside, I am still trying to get valuable information about our team and kind of what's going on right now. All right, so they're talking about man versus zone right now, and obviously Diggs being more comfortable, being more of a man corner, and he's talking about kind of being comfortable, being uncomfortable playing these zones. So we are still seeing guys. It's not necessarily just a scheme, y'all. We are absolutely still seeing the personnel kind of adjusting to the scheme and guys kind of getting their feet up under them. It's going to take a few weeks. I would think that by the time we're done maybe with the Panthers game and we're headed and Washington is headed to Dallas, I would think that our defense has begun to get comfortable within the scheme. If not, then you obviously got to make some personnel changes. But let's keep going.
Yeah.
You talked about positioning. Is that because there's been a lot of guys in that lineup, adjustments to UTC, or what is the positioning?
I feel like just getting accustomed, to the system and where the routes are going to be, where the routes are going to end up, putting yourself in position to make plays. I wouldn't say it's more complex, but when you playing man, you're right there with the person. You're literally right there.
When you playing man, you also got to have athletic ability to play man, bro. So I know those of y'all that are like, oh, yeah, we need to play man. That'll fix everything. Hey, bro, to play man coverage, you have to have the guys that can run with guys. You have to have the guys that can actually cover and keep up with guys playing man coverage, bro. And Trevon, I'm sorry, based off what we've seen so far, primarily your zone coverages, bro, are you sure you can keep up with a receiver for the entire course of a game playing man coverage? Are you sure at this point in your career with your health the way it is? I know you're not fully healthy right now. Are you sure, bro? Are you sure? I don't know.
Over the field, you're going over the field too, and then you're covering the area. So you have to cover an area and be in position to make the play, So I feel like this comes with repetition, getting the feel for it. I feel like, as the week's been coming, it's been getting way easier, and I feel like, we're on our way to getting the ball and being on our way to.
And I will say that was kind of reflected in how the defense played against the Packers. Yes, 40 points. I know it's hard to say that anything looked better with 40 points, but it absolutely did. Guys were in position. The Packers had to work for that 40 a lot harder than teams have had to do in the last few weeks, man. But the defense, you can tell guys are starting to kind of it's something starting to click a little bit, but we still need some more dogs out there.
Making plays. Yeah.
Forcing them underneath a lot. What can you take away from that as far as building going into the season?
Yeah, that's a good start, as far as not giving up a lot of, big plays and explosives and stuff like that. That's definitely a great start. We just got to keep it going. It's going to work out. We got all the talent in the world. These same guys that I've been with since I've been here, and it's not like nothing changed with us. It's the same thing, we just gotta be ready. And
he don't even believe that. He don't even believe that. It's not like nothing changed, except your best buddy, your battle buddy being gone. Let's keep going.
Your team looks like it was a winless team in Chicago that you guys went there and visit.
Yeah.
They pulled out all the stops. Let's talk about what you can learn from that game going up against a winless Jets team that's probably going to be desperate to pull out all the stops.
Yeah, I feel like they'll come out with trick plays and try to give us our best shot early, take shots. We just, when the ball in the air, we got to capitalize, just regardless of whatever the call is called, whatever we need to do, ball in the air, we got to capitalize.
You feel like you can talk to Flus and say, hey, maybe we can.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm if anything, I'm fair. This isn't a bad interview from Diggs right here. This isn't a bad interview from Trevon Diggs.
I don't know if we had that discussion or not.
I mean, yeah, we talk. You know, but at the end of the day, it's not about what I want. It's not about what the other people. It's about what the whole defense want, what coach think is best for us to win. And if he feels like this gives our best chance to win, then we gotta play it and just play it to the best of our ability.
Okay, interesting. So Diggs just said he did talk to Matt Eberflus about trying to play more man coverage. Interesting.
You know, it's not the point fingers at nobody. It ain't nobody's fault. You know, we just gotta execute. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I talked to him.
Yeah, okay. So he talked to Matt Eberflus, and the reporters are messy, bro. The reporters are so messy, bro. Yeah, he talked to Matt Eberflus.
How did you take last week and not starting the first couple series?
Yeah.
What was that about in your mind?
A rough week. Just coach holding me accountable, and I accepted it. It's cool. But back on.
A rough week. Trevon Diggs. I know damn well you didn't wait to have your worst practice week, the week that the Packers and your best buddy, your battle buddy, your something else buddy was coming into town. Trevon. I know your feelings wasn't that damn hurt, bruh. And how your hair already messed up. You literally just got the mugs freshly done for the game this past Sunday. We saw it. We saw your hair. It was freshly done for the game. How your hair already, man, you done had a crazy couple days, Trevon? Oh, hell no. This man waited till the week that the Packers were coming back to have his worst practice week to the point where he had to get benched. Bro.
Track this week, ready to work.
So you back in practice?
Yeah, sure.
You will be starting this week.
Yeah, sure. What did he just ask? I don't like the way our reporters are asking questions, bro. It's like they on some old messy black auntie shit, man. Calvin Watkins and Clarence Hill, y'all are
But back on track this week, ready to work.
So you back in practice?
Yeah, sure.
You will be starting this week.
Yeah.
Man, he laughed at his own joke. He said, it wasn't that funny, bro. Diggs even was like, yeah, sure. He was just trying to shrug off the question.
Facing Justin Fields, how much do you draw on facing Jalen?
Y'all trying to be buddies and stuff with him, man.
And the challenge of keeping a guy like that from
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna be running a lot, so we gotta make sure that he doesn't run a lot. Make sure that
the DBs tackle when he breaks contain and gets outside the pocket. Make sure DBs are tackling Diggs, not running from contact.
we contain him the best of our ability. He's a good quarterback, fast, like receiving fast. So we gotta make sure we stay on him and get him.
Does that change your coverage responsibilities?
A lot. We gotta be more careful. Scramble drills, everything. Like he's gonna be running around, throwing the ball. So we gotta stay on our coverage, stay on our man. Thank you.
Much fewer chunk plays. Just talk about the progress you guys are making, but also the progress that you need to make effective, this week.
Yeah, we definitely got to make a big step still, still letting up a lot of yards still. But, it's still a better step, one step closer, but not where we want to be.
And how do you feel coming out of that game? Physically more than anything.
I felt all right coming out there physically, but playing-wise, I was, just getting back to it a little bit.
Trevon, you guys have one interception so far as a team collectively. Obviously, it's been a very turnover-heavy team in the past. Is it scheme? Is it aggressiveness? Is it opportunity? How do you get more turnovers?
Just getting tighter on our details. We got to get better at it. Just want to make plays and just being tighter on our coverages.
As you guys see Kalen return to practice and try to ramp up for you guys, just what have you seen in his development from last year as a rookie? He's battled a lot with the shoulder injury, now the hyperextended knee. What have you seen from him, and just what are your words of advice from him as he tries to get back on the field and stay on the field?
Now you battle tested now. You got that hard part out the way.
How he gonna give him advice? He need to give his own body word of advice on how to be healthy. Hey, we don't need nobody giving advice in case stay on the field.
Back from injury, so now it's time to come back and just prove it and just keep showing who you are.
And how's he been in the meeting rooms and as far as walking through the walkthrough, just the mental reps? What have you seen from him?
Oh, he's been good. He's been being engaged, trying to get back to it.
It seemed like there was more of an emphasis to take those big plays away, but Green Bay maybe being a little bit more with the screen game and the quick passing game and stuff. How do you kind of find that middle ground where you're able to take both away? What's the next steps for those kind of things?
We just got to see where we got better at and some things that we need to get better at. So we just got to get tighter on the details and be a better effort out there.
Ron, you guys have played some good receivers this year. This week you got Garrett Wilson. What's different about him?
Shoot, he do a lot. He got to go get the rock, and they're gonna give him the rock. So a lot of targets are gonna be out there. So
The rotation that you had, you and
Deron Bland. Deron Bland. He giving some. I'm here so I'll give fond ass answers, bro.
You and Trevon work back. What are the pros and cons of that kind of thing? I know if you could, you wouldn't be out there for every play. But
Yeah.
are there some benefits to not just get a breather, but watch things from the side?
yeah, just different things you get to see on the sideline. That you can't always see on the field. So it's that good part of it. But the hard part is also sometimes getting in the rhythm of things in the game. So there's different flows of the game.
Do you envision being on snap count again this week?
I don't know. We got to see.
You weren't able to take the field against the Bears, but as one of the leaders in this locker room, what's some of the biggest takeaways that you guys can take from Chicago? That was a winless team, a noon game on the road that you can take into New York, a winless team on the road, a noon game, to help avoid that kind of outcome again.
Keep them winless.
It's a fair question.
Teams, though. That's the biggest thing right there. Don't try to give them that hope in the game. Try to keep that momentum for us and keep it going.
What can you take from facing Jalen Hurts in Week 1 and facing another kind of scrambling quarterback like Justin Fields?
We got that threat. Got to keep him out in the pocket. So we got to do better at that and just stay tight on our coverage. So we give him.
Interview next. Go to the next interview, bro. I love DB, but golly, it's like watching paint dry.
Comfortable back there.
I know you guys run a lot of vision zone, and so you can see when Justin Fields is going to be getting out of the pocket and stuff, but what other difficulties does that have when you're watching him, but also trying to keep guys, tethered a little bit in zone and out of zone?
Yeah, the hard part is you also got to get that pressure on him, so you can't let him be comfortable back there and just be able to see where everything go and see all his options.
Yeah, it's all hands on deck with him. He's a great athlete. He had a crazy touchdown against the Dolphins. You got to just make sure all hands is on deck, with him because he can get out the pocket and make some plays.
How much can you take from your personal experience against him when it was Bears-Packers and you were facing him for all these years?
Yeah, that was the main thing was just trying to contain him. But he got a hell of an arm too, so we got to do a good job at rushing him, but also just being smart when we rush him.
How do you feel like, as a whole, as a defense, you guys are understanding this game?
I think we are understanding it well. I just think at the end of the day, we got to just get better at our communication just lock in on the details.
Did it feel like you guys were getting better as the game progressed against them?
Yeah, it did. And then that fourth quarter, the fourth quarter and overtime kind of got away from us. It's all types of ups and downs during the game, but definitely got to be better. He's a great runner. He can run inside or outside. He can get him out on screens. He's explosive. He can run behind his pad. So he's an all-around back, a guy that's very talented.
How's that challenge when you got a guy like Hall who can get down, and then you got Fields who can get out of the pocket? Is it a little bit like facing Philly in that first game?
Yeah. I think they top 3 in rushing and top 3 in yards per carry. So they doing something well over there, and they got 2 guys that's very elusive. Justin Fields can run behind his pads and Hall. We got to do a great job with those guys because they're explosive, both of them.
Is it about rush lanes when you face guys like that? What's the strategy?
Rush lanes, being physical, and rushing smart, but also being able to get after them, stay on edges, and just being relentless at the end of the day. It's going to be a lot of extended plays, and everybody got to be running to the ball, and just expect that.
What goes into a smart rush when you're playing a mobile quarterback?
Just understanding the rush lanes, understanding who.
Rush lane discipline, bruh. Our reporters don't know football, bro. Like, why are y'all asking basic ass questions that you don't need answers from a specific player, bruh? What goes into a smart rush against the mobile rush lane discipline? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bruh? Not rushing too deep, not rushing too wide. What are you? That's a basic football question and answer. That's not going to change based off of. I'm sorry. I know I just went on a rant on a random ass question. But this is part of the problem, man. Like, this dude is looking at Kenny Clark. I don't know who the hell Buddy is, but he looked like he ain't never even been around a football field before in his life. Shouldn't be in the locker room asking questions. Because I know he don't know what the hell has been asked or hasn't been asked already. He one of them dudes I know that probably asking duplicate questions. Go ask him what goes into a smart rush. Look it up. Don't waste no damn player interview question on that. That's a basic football question and answer.
You rushing with, if a guy if a guy makes an inside move, make sure you're replacing them on the other side. Just being smart that way. Just understanding who you're rushing with on the side of you.
How would you say that your relationship with Osa has developed since you got here?
It's been great. I've been knowing Osa for years, and we still building that chemistry, playing together. But just love the way he plays, and he's explosive. He's an explosive athlete, explosive defensive lineman, and once we get going, it's gonna be crazy. Yep.
How optimistic are you on like?
Oh, seatbelt. Okay.
When you'll be able to return? Can you share that?
Just get some more reps at practice, and when that time comes, I'll be ready.
I didn't know seatbelt sounded like that. Come on, man.
Kalen, I'm sure you've been watching film on the Jets and everything. Based on what it looks like, it seems like their record isn't indicative on how good their energy intensity is. Yeah, I guess what are going to be the keys to being able to stop an offense that's led by someone as dynamic as Justin Fields?
Contain them for sure. Really just read our keys, make sure everything's on point for us. It's really about us, more so, and less about like what they bring to the table.
You sound like a teenager, bro. I can't take bro serious right now, man. Kalen Carson sound like a teenager, bro. Especially with these braces in, man. He sound like a kid still. Hey, I'll be forgetting how young some of these dudes are. That dude, he still ain't got his grown man voice in all the way.
You got to play our style of ball.
How challenging has it been to be sidelined when you know that secondary could really use you?
Shoot, I missed a lot of time last year. I missed a lot of time this year.
Oh, man. Hey, man. I ain't trying to be funny, man. I hope the kid balls out. But, boy, he ain't giving me no confidence right now. He ain't giving me no confidence that he can help this corner run.
Really, it's been helping me get my mental right. Because I feel like last year and then in the beginning of this year, I was kind of looking at it in a bad way. Sad, stuff like that. But now it's more so like kind of looking at it from a positive side of it. And now I'm in a better headspace and ready to go.
How difficult was it to kind of overcome that mental hurdle, especially in a position in that corner where you kind of have to have a short memory?
Can you ask it again?
Just like in terms of the mental hurdle to, like you were saying, feeling happy, confident again. How hard was it to get back to that point?
It was real hard. Real hard. I say, just we American team, so you want the internet. We always on the internet. Just reading the comments, seeing all that stuff. Like we human too.
Oh, my bad. Let me shut up there. Let me shut up, Caleb. My bad, bro. These boys feelings be getting hurt. My bad, Caleb.
So you see all that stuff. So just really kind of locking in with yourself and like not listening to the outside, the media, none of that. Just
damn. Oh, we on behalf of Cowboys Nation, we sorry, Kalen, but your ass was getting cooked out there last year. So you gotta expect it though. You was getting cooked, my nigga.
Really focusing on yourself. I think that got me to having the mindset I got now.
What did you take from sitting to the side and just kind of watching and learning? What do you feel like you've taken away from that aspect of the new coaching staff?
Really just, like I told you, just the mental side of it for me. Like, it's not about nobody else other than, like, the team. But, outside of that, like, the mental side of it for me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Now, he may be the biggest dog. That man may be Michael Myers out there on that field. But I'm telling y'all right now, bro, I have never seen strike fear in a guy's heart football player in my life that sounds and kind of has the demeanor that Kalen Carson has right now. Oh, man. Man.
The biggest jump I took. And that's why I feel so positive and ready where I am now. Like,
from the outside, like we see some of the coverage busts, and it's easy to be critical. But from the inside, when you see that happening, what goes through like the mind of a player watching that?
I mean, it's always a reason.
What you expect him to say? Because he was busted coverages last year too.
And why something busts or so obviously the defense who's supposed to be right there or like what's supposed to happen. So you really just your keys and stuff. So what's supposed to happen.
He looked like he want to laugh and smile and shit the whole time. I'm telling you, man, please get to the next interview.
I feel like I don't look at it necessarily like that, but more so like you could just kind of see. I'm not gonna say like I don't look at it like that, but more so just knowing the defense and knowing like
he ain't gonna help us. Savone Rebel, Josh Butler, where y'all at? Oh, God. I'm just having fun, man. Kalen Carson is nothing personal, but, man, you are the most approachable, friendliest sounding and looking football player I've seen in a long time, bro.
Okay, who's supposed to be there and
Where are you guys working on communication?
Oh, God. They went straight to the next interview. They cut it right to the next one. All right, come on, Sam.
Meeting together, making it simpler, making it very simple for all of us to, to make those checks and reads that we need.
So what changes in the pass rush approach when you're playing another quarterback like Justin Fields?
It's just all about the plan. I mean, the coach give us a plan, and we just got to execute it. Really, every week is a plan, and we just try to execute it.
Just piggybacking off of that, you mentioned Justin Fields and Green's Hall. Just as an offense as a whole, what's kind of going to be keys to stop them? Because it seems like on tape, the record doesn't really reflect their energy and intensity whenever they're trying to go.
Well, of course, we got to get takeaways, and we got to stop the run, and then we got to rush. That's just plain and simple. That's the three things we got to get done. Once we get those done at a high level, we'll be very successful.
Does it feel frustrating at all that you know this is tough to do, but the execution hasn't been there yet?
Sometimes, yeah, but we can't go against what the coach says, so we gotta do what he says.
Do you feel like you guys as a whole are understanding the scheme?
Hold on. What question was he just asked where he said that? Hold
up. Sometimes, yeah, but plain and simple. That's the three things we got to get done. Once we get those done at a high level, we'll be very successful.
Does it feel frustrating at all that you know this is tough to do, but the execution hasn't been there yet?
Sometimes, yeah, but we can't go against what the coach says, so we gotta do what he says.
Do you feel like you guys as a whole are understanding the scheme well?
Yeah, the scheme is pretty simple, especially on the D-line part. It's just we gotta do what they tell us to do.
About what it'd be like to be in the NFL.
It's just me. A little odd. Might have sensed a little doubt in the coaching staff on that one. Not gonna lie. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah. So actually, the day after he got drafted, we were just sitting and talking we used to dream this. We used to talk about this. We used to train for this, and then now it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. So
yeah, how obviously making the NFL is a long shot for anyone.
Yep.
What's it like to just see the dream become the reality? Knowing how odds are against this.
Honestly, man, it's something I really can't explain for real. It's just a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
Your mom gonna have one of those half jerseys on? Or
she has jerseys made, shirts made, and she only can wear one of them. So I don't know. You see what I'm saying? So she don't have all of it done. So.
Do you envision what the post game's gonna be like? Obviously, you guys are.
Definitely. He's gonna get my jersey. I'm gonna get his, and I'm gonna give him my cleats. I shouldn't have said that, but I'm gonna give him my cleats. So I got some special made cleats for him. And then we're gonna go with our mom, give her a hug, kiss, and she's probably gonna cry, but it's worth it.
Special made cleats for him, so.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wear them, but I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
So
you got his name.
But I can't tell y'all yet. I can't tell y'all yet.
That's right. I said to you yesterday. You're not talking to him anymore this week.
Listen. I lied. I talked to him yesterday, but it was not smiles though. I was just answering his questions. Yes, no. But, yeah.
Going from here.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to him probably Saturday night. I'm actually probably gonna go see him for a little bit, just give him a hug and tell him bye.
How excited for you the opportunity to start with the league hooker? Probably.
Yeah, man. It's something I've been.
I respect Wanye. You know why I respect Wanye? Because even though that's his brother, bro, that's his baby brother. He's still not on that super friendly, we about to be buddy hugged up. And obviously, he's probably gonna have dinner with his brother or someone they go to New York. Obviously, bro. But I love the fact that he's kind of enforcing that, hey, man, we about to play you this week, and ain't none of that buddy BS, bro. I love that, bro. Get that shit up out our locker room.
Practicing for, obviously I know my role, I practice like a starter every week, so this is nothing different. It's nothing different. So.
What's it like for you coming into the defense and still trying to find itself in the passing game?
Man, it's just a chance for me to come in and see if I can help, Like I said, I practice for this moment. I'm not gonna do nothing different. Just see what I can do.
Trevon talked about positioning being a big thing. How would you say?
Wanye be rolling his eyes in the back of his head a lot when he talking. Hey, Wanye a lot bigger than you probably think he is too. You see him in person, he's a big dude, big safety, bro. Big safety.
Adjusting to Eberflus' scheme, wanting to be in his zone coverage.
Really good, man. It's been rough the past 4 games, but we're gonna get it right, man. I truly believe that, and I know the media, I know all y'all are seeing what's going on, but if you really look at the depths of it, we are getting better every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are.
We didn't really give up a deep ball. We gave up that one, and that was it for the rest of the game. So you got to look at the things we are getting good at. So.
Nah, I agree. Y'all just gotta stop giving up 40. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about to be patting y'all on the back while y'all giving up 40. But the people, like you said, the people that are more in the depths of it, we absolutely can see, like, yeah, there's signs of life.
More kicks being blocked out.
Because of me? Nah. But honestly, if you look at the field goal teams across the league, for real, you have a quote-unquote leaker, which is like the soft side. And I feel like everybody across the league is attacking that side now. So obviously that is something I always look at every week. So
did you know coming into the game you would have a chance
to
get one?
I don't mean to sound cocky, but like if you go back and watch film, I got back there every week. Like it was just a matter of time, and that was perfect timing. So.
And then once you get one though, do you expect everybody to know what you're going to be?
Yeah. But I mean, I'm gonna have to work a little harder now. But I believe in myself still. So
it looked identical to the 2023 one to open the season.
Facts.
Was it? I know in that one, CJ kind of told you something and opened it up. Was it similar situation?
Similar. It's crazy because CJ came up to me during the week again and told me, "You have a chance to do this and that." We practiced it, and I trusted my vet. You know what I'm saying? And I did it. And then shout out to Donald Easy too. He is one of the reasons I got the block too. If you go back and watch it, so shout out to them two guys. It's not just me.
Hey man, and for as much crap as we talk about CJ Goodwin, Wanye just he just let us know the value there, bro. He just let us know CJ Goodwin's value to this team, real talk. And that field goal block was absolutely pivotal to making sure we at least came away with a tie in that game. It was absolutely crucial. So, hey, shout out to CJ Goodwin. And yes, Donovan Ezeraku, bro, he was a beast on every time he touched that field, man. He showed up.
Obviously, my job is easy to just jump through there. You feel what I'm saying? But those are the guys that actually busting their tails so I can jump through there. So
CJ's predicting it.
He predicted it. He is. I don't know. He predicted it. So yeah.
Who's the funniest person on the team?
Funniest? Honestly, Mr. Josh Butler, he is funny. He's very funny.
Yeah,
if you look at his
the content
social
creator
media page, he has some stuff on there. So
yeah, I'm about to say content creators.
If you're not being humble, is it you?
I'm not really funny talking for real. It's just my actions. So yeah.
How's his music?
Oh, his music's great. Yeah. So you got to listen to what's called Pretty Brown Skin.
Okay.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite.
All right, got some free plugs for Josh Butler there at the end of that joint. But either way, man, that was the Dallas Cowboys sounding off on their week ahead of the New York Jets. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments below what did you like the most. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Out. Them Cowboys.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.